Kenny Long here with Taifa Radio, and I'm here to tell you that Taifa and Chipotle restaurants have come together for a touchdown. Here is how you can score. Taifa organizations can set up a date to fundraise at participating Chipotle restaurants located in Texas, and Chipotle will donate 50% of the proceeds to your organization. That's half of the proceeds. Just go to www.chipotle.com/fundraisers and start your fundraiser today. Hey, Cheer Squads, that means you too. That's two. Count 2 opportunities to fundraise for your organization. That's a 2-point conversion. But wait, coming in October, Chipotle will be hosting a Taifa Day, coaches and or athletes. On that day, show up in your uniform at your participating Texas Chipotle restaurant and get a buy one, get one free. That's right, buy one, get one free. Watch the Taifa website at www.taifa.com for dates and info. Taifa and Texas Chipotle Restaurant. Everybody scores and everybody wins.
Points, cash, gear, sports. With a Dick's scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in rewards and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's scorecard and start earning reward certificates today. Every season starts at Dick's.
Rock Solid. A Rock Solid soft shell helmet is the first helmet a kid will ever wear. It enhances the experience and allows kids to feel like big-time football players. Rock Solid is a proud sponsor of the Texas Youth Football Association and the Taifa Radio Player of the Game Award. For more information on how you can get your Rock Solid soft shell helmet and other great gear and apparel, go to www.liverocksolid.com or call 855-282-8880. Email rocksolid at info@liverocksolid.com. Rock Solid. Football is for everyone. We got you.
Breaking new gate.
You're listening to Taifa Radio on the Taifa Sports Network. Time for the best youth sports radio show. You're listening to The Zone. Here's your host of the show, Kenny Long. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Zone here on Taifa Radio. Wednesday night, every Wednesday, starting at 8 p.m. As we are in the season. Games are being played. Houston kicks off this weekend. They finally get on the football field, which is, I'm sure, a blessing in disguise for Houston, as they are looking to just do anything and everything other than what they've been having to deal with, still with the cleanup of Hurricane Harvey. Joey Teague, you're listening to The Zone son of here. Mike and Patty Teague, and longtime. We can stop that. You're listening to The Zone here every Wednesday night starting at 8 p.m. You can email me at kenny.long@taifa.com. Kenny is spelled Kennie. You can call us on the Taifa Radio Skype listener line at 979-353-4421. That's 979-353-4421. We've had that number up for some time now. I even managed to get it patched into the system, so everything is right here. I even managed to, those of you that are on Facebook Live, are probably, you can hear me directly right now, but you can probably hear the commercials, you can hear the music, and now you should be able to hear the callers as well. It's kind of going over the speaker system. I've got it turned up here in the studio so you can hear it coming over the camera. So hopefully that'll work for you. Again, that number, 979-353-4421. Follow us on Twitter at Taifa Radio. That's at Taifa Radio on Twitter. Facebook, facebook.com/Taifa Radio. And Instagram at Taifa Radio. As we posted a bunch of pictures on Instagram this past weekend. Website is www.taifa.com. To find the Taifa Radio, go to taifa.com. Click on the Taifa Sports Network. As you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see Taifa Sports Network. Click on that. Then over on the right side, you'll see Taifa Radio. Click on Taifa Radio. You'll have the option for game day broadcast, the Zone here with myself, and then the cheer competition as well, I think, is there. So 3 separate tabs that you can click on. You obviously want to click on the zone and make sure that you can listen to what's going on here at the show. A.T. Rector from Irving Ballas, welcome. Everybody jumping in the Facebook Live. We got that going on. Falcons in the house. I got Irving Ballas in the house. I got North Crowley Panthers, Bell County Patriots, Brownsville Falcons. All kinds of people jumping in the house. And as you can see, I'm sporting. Show you on the Facebook Live. Currently wearing the shirt given to me by the Killeen Co. Chiefs. So showing out for the Killeen District. We were in Killeen this past weekend for the Bell County Blaze and the Killeen Showtime Elite. We'll go over that here in a little bit. As a reminder, Hurricane Harvey relief is still going on. Please go to the TYPA website. Make a donation. This is to help our type organizations in the Houston, Galveston, Port Arthur, Beaumont, and Victoria areas that receives devastation by Hurricane Harvey. A lot of them lost equipment. Some of the players, of course, lost their equipment, their cleats, their pants, their pads, their helmets. A lot of things got lost during this horrific storm that devastated the Texas Gulf Coast and the Houston region, along with Victoria as well. Just go to www.typha.com and click on the Hurricane Relief banner. You can donate right there. All this goes to our type of organizations and families who were affected. Upcoming game day broadcasts coming up here on Typha Radio. This weekend, we're going to be in Converse, Texas. It's a big matchup in Division I between the JYSF Venom and the San Antonio Predators. You can catch all those games right here live on Typha Radio, game day broadcast. First game, I believe, starts at 9 o'clock, 9 or 8:30, one of the two. So if it's 9 o'clock, airtime will be 8:55 will be the first game. We'll be doing all 4 of the games from the field. As there's no place for me to set up the full gear. So we'll be doing it from the phone and on the field. So we'll be right there in the action all day long. I'm going to get my exercise. JYSF Venom and the San Antonio Predators this weekend, September 16th, in Converse, Texas. We'll be live here on NYSR. September 23rd, the New Braunfels Junior Cougars and the Live Oak Jaguars gets going in Cibolo. They're going to be at the Cibolo Multi-Event Center. We'll be there bringing you game day live. This just came in Sunday, the 24th. So a doubleheader weekend for Typha Radio and for you. Sunday, September 24th, the San Antonio Junior Barons and the San Antonio Predators. We'll have that game live from St. Mary's Hall in San Antonio as well. Then on October 7th, it's a homecoming matchup between the Cypress Mustangs, brand new to Typha, taking on the Southside Cowboys. That promises to be a great matchup. You don't want to miss that. We'll have that live here on Typha Radio. There's still time to book Typha Radio for your home games. You got games, you got matchups that you want us to come out and see, broadcast, and have an opportunity for each game. And remember, each game, I will name the Typha Radio player of the game. So you'll receive a plaque. We'll take your picture. We'll plaster it all over social media, just like you saw from this past weekend. If you were paying attention to the Typha Radio Facebook page, Twitter page, and Instagram, you saw those pictures blast up there. Sponsored by Rock Solid. There's still time to book those dates, and we are still open on September 30th, October 14th, October 21st, and October 28th, as well as November 11th. I believe there's some games scheduled for November 11th now with the backup of the season. So if there's still time, send me an email at kenny.long@typha.com, kennie.long@typha.com. We will definitely see if we can't get that squeezed in there and bring you game day broadcast and the opportunity for the Typha Radio Player of the Game Award, sponsored by Rock Solid. Trojans are in the house. The Trojans are here. I see you with the Chiefs stuff on tonight, is what I'm going to say. Thank you, Branche. I appreciate that. Yes, I have gotten that. I don't have any Trojan stuff. I don't think I've gotten anything from the Killeen Trojans. Look for the linemen to be your MVP too. Jonathan Fernandez, absolutely. I definitely do watch for that, particularly if it's a particular one. Usually it's a big block that springs them back for a huge gain or maybe a game-winning touchdown. There's a lot of different factors that come into play when I choose. And I think the Bell County Blaze and the Killeen Showtime Elite saw that today. Or this past weekend, we had a young man that was named simply for a great play that he made that stopped a pass from getting caught and into the end zone that would have made a difference in the game. but he put the game away by blocking it away on a fourth down play. It was a great play, and he won the Type Raider Player of the Game. Wilco Tigers in the house. Somebody saying the Elite is on the clock. Everybody calling people out on the clock. I think this year it seems like everybody's been ready for football. San Antonio Junior Mustangs jumping in there. Thank you for joining us. If you got a question for Typha, whether it be for the board member, for Brian, for the commissioners, got a question for Typha, email your question to me, kenny.long@typha.com. We'll ask that question. We'll send it off, see if we can't get a response, and we will reveal that response during the next broadcast. Mission Mustangs Tykes team is in the house. Thank you, Ray Castillo. Coming up tonight, we're going to look at some last week's scores. We'll try to run through as many as we can. I know some people don't know them all. You can go to the Typha website, go to typha.com, click on Game Center, and click on scores. You'll have to go to week 2, though. I know this everybody, this is their first week of play, but it is actually still considered week 2. So that is where the scores are posted at in week 2. If you go to week 1, all you're going to get are those 4 West Texas teams that played that first week. So make sure you join us. West Texas Longhorns, speaking of them, in the house there. Thank you, Erica, for joining us. Twitter poll questions. We got a Twitter poll question that's out there right now. It's sparked a little controversy on Facebook. We'll talk about that. We'll look at the poll and see where it's at right now. I think it's good until later tonight. I opened it up earlier today, so we'll see where it's at right now. And we'll open the phone lines, 979-353-4421. I want this to be interactive. I want you, the listeners, to be able to call in. If you got a question, if you want to make a comment, you just want to shout out to your player, shout out to your team, shout out to your organization, 979-353-4421. That's the number to call. Be a part of the show. If there's something that you hear me say that you don't like, you want to debate me about it, you want to ask me about it, you want to find out why I feel that way, give me a call, 979-353-4421. I ain't scared. How about them Texans? What Texans? I know you're not trying to go NFL on me, Jonathan Fernandez. I have not heard hide or hair from Houston Texans fans, and for good reason. Predictions between the Cypress Mustangs and Galveston County Seahawks. See, already people asking for predictions. I do not do predictions at the start of the season. And there's a very basic reason for that. And that is because it is too soon. Too many changes. Too many things changes on these teams. There's no way for me to actually do predictions. Now, about halfway through the season is where I kind of get a little bit more of a feel. I can't see every team, but I can take a look at the scores. I can kind of get a feel of how that team is playing, how well they're doing. That is when I start making predictions. That is when I start making predictions. So you can ask that question about midway through the season. And senior schedule. I don't know anything about a senior schedule. I know they haven't posted any of the schedules on the website as of yet. If you are a senior player's parent and you're listening tonight and you're asking about schedules, you need to check with your organization. If they've got a schedule, they've got it. They're going to have it before I am. And they probably already know who they're playing. So you need to talk to them. They've probably already got a schedule. The senior schedule is probably the worst schedule, the toughest schedule to put together because teams start dropping out left and right. Sometimes after the first week. So check with your organization when it comes to the senior schedules. Bell County Patriot Tykes in the house. Welcome. See again, Santel House. Predictions between the Southwest Junior Marlins and everybody in Houston. Okay. Now you're just being ridiculous. You're welcome, Tommy. No problem. All right. So a big show coming up. We got a lot of scores to run through, so we're going to step away real quick, take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to check out last week's scores and see how people did. Flag all the way through juniors and even some senior games that went off. So keep it here. We'll be back here on Typha Radio. You're listening to The Zone.
Time Typha members. Joey Teague, son of Mike and Patty Teague and longtime Typha members, was born with cystic fibrosis. Despite this, Joey went to school, graduated with honors from Judd